Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Let me first enter into the record a letter that you and I received, Mr. Chairman, from 4 bipartisan members of the International Broadcasting Advisory Board, which Congress established and confirmed in 2023. Without objection. Thank you. Now, Ms. Lake, you may recall the White House fired the board members earlier. Let me just first say this, because I do agree with Mr. McCall on the need of making sure that the voice of America in those places where our adversaries have false information going through. But you cannot do that simply by reducing and ending all individuals that are work within that agency. So now, these board members, for example, that were fired, despite their political and policy differences, those members wrote, and I quote, defunding, as you have done, these networks, because you can't do anything without money, but defunding these networks at this critical moment will undermine the United States' efforts to counter the biased narratives from America's authoritarian competitors. It's crucial. Some have said that it seems as though that our adversaries under this administration has been considered or treated like they're our allies, and our allies have been treated as if they're our adversaries. Now, I agree with the experts that put this letter in. There are grave risks right now for the United States national security posed by dismantling USAGM and the broadcasters it supports. Now, one of the things I want to do, maybe we can do this and it's trying to save some time. I serve on the Financial Services Committee also, where we often engage with companies about the risk analysis that they perform before making major business decisions to outpace their competitors. And I know I hear my Republican colleagues often say that government should be run like a business. So I just want to try to just get a few yes or no questions in the time that we have, just so that I know we can either get some of the information that the chairman said you are bringing or have brought with you. So my question to you is, did you conduct or review a written analysis before placing most of the USAGM's and VOA's employees on administrative leave on March 15th, before cutting off payments to USAGM grantees in March, or before announcing a reduction in force at the VOA last Friday? Yes or no?
I've been working in media for 30 years, and in every newsroom across this country in that time.
Yes or no? Did you do?
These are complex questions. They're not yes or no questions.
It's either you did a review or you didn't.
We are right-sizing an agency that has grown and grown and grown.
Did you do a review?
We've reviewed, yes, we've reviewed.
You've done a review. Do you have a record of what you reviewed?
We have reviewed the number of employees, the number of languages, but most of all, what we reviewed was an executive order, March 14th, by the man who's in charge of the executive branch.
I want to know.
His name is Donald Trump.
Do you have a record that you can produce? The chairman said you had a bunch of things with you. Do you have a record of what you reviewed and who you reviewed to?
We reviewed the statute.
Do you have a record? Yes or no?
We have the statute, and
do you have a record?
The statute. Yeah, we can pull that statute for you.
If you have it, not the statute, the record of individuals that you reviewed, interviewed, or talked to before you committed your actions of dismantling.
I talked to a lot of people at the agency.
Do you have a record of that?
You could go back and look at emails.
Do you have a record?
Do you want me to pull emails?
I want you to show the record of what you did, Ms. Lake.
Well, you can
Don't just give me something that's not verified. Show me the record, because that's what I hear oftentimes in the business. You have to have a record. Show me the record that you did, what you did, that's all.
It's pretty obvious what we did.
Did you survey? Let me ask this question then. Did you survey employees that was there about waste, fraud, and abuse you believe was occurring at the agency? Did you survey?
We know that there's waste, fraud, and abuse.
Did you survey the employees? Yes or no?
Well,
Yes or no?
These are ridiculous
Did
questions.
you serve? It's simple answers. You either did or you didn't.
Yeah, I guess survey means talk
Did
to
you
and
do
ask
it or not?
questions. Sure, we did.
You did? Then you can provide those surveys. You can show us a record of who you
We
talked
did
to.
not run an expensive
Did you-
survey, but I've talked to many people at this agency.
You didn't do. So you didn't do that either. So this was based on a whim. Okay.
Ranking member, time has expired. I want to thank you for your 5 minutes of questioning. I'm now going to recognize Representative Smith
Thank
for
you very
5
much.
minutes of questioning.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman, and welcome to the committee, Ms. Lake. I chair the Congressional Executive Commission on China. We've held many, many hearings. We've